Warehouse. We couldn't see it a second ago, but this is warehouse C, and it was built in 1890. We're going to go in there, limestone water. And all these buildings are made of limestone, but the limestone water, the natural springs that we have underground are very important to the way we make our whiskey and to have warehouse, and so after a while I got used to the smell and I couldn't smell it anymore. So I was kind of bummed out about that, but then I started doing this. I'm only in here every now and then, so I can smell it.
No, I'm recording.
We used to do it that way actually, but now we have it's a two-head filler, like an automatic filler, so you set the bottles underneath it and you have to hit these.
Yeah, beers.
Thank you.
Modern milk.
So I've got the group of 5 here, the group of 4
Yeah,
here.
this is good. So this is Phil's area here, right?
Finished products. Any questions so far? And I'll talk a little bit about why we did the blending process too. I just wanted to get just a general overview of what we're doing first, and then so if you all want to go ahead and start smelling, tasting your samples, just to see like if you can predict what you think. Maybe I like to have a little fun with it. So I want people to think what's their favorite barrel, what barrels they think might blend the best together, and then whenever you actually pick your blends, it may be the opposite of what you think happens. You never know.
Yeah. What do you think goes together doesn't always work out.
I had a group yesterday, the guy was like, oh, 1 and 3 are going to be my absolute favorite, and he ended up picking like the 1 and 3 combo was like his least favorite.
Right.
And I was like, see, I told you, it's always different.
You never know.
But I'm just doing these now so they can sit for a minute so they can kind of blend and marry the flavors.
You blend 2, not 3.
No, it's going to be a 2-barrel blend, yeah. So the idea behind that is the fact that Woodford Reserve itself is a batch product, and it's usually about 120 barrels on average, depending on the yields of the barrels and stuff. So our blends for Woodford are 120 barrels. So we're taking Woodford as a concept and just doing a microcosm of that and doing the smallest possible batch that you can make, which is a 2-barrel batch. So it's still Woodford Reserve, but you're getting your own unique blend of Woodford Reserve that no one else is going to have.
So yeah, so one of those.
Yeah, and
those 2 barrels are
Never
individual.
Right.
and they wouldn't have been put together otherwise unless we came in here and put them together. So
That's cool.
I like single barrels personally, like from other places. I enjoy single barrels and comparing them because they all are very different from each other. But whenever you're combining 2 barrels together, you're creating those flavors that wouldn't have existed otherwise. So the single barrels, you can just pick your favorite and be on your way, you know. But I like being able to play around with the flavors
An
and
extra step.
comparing. Yeah, I think it's a lot more fun, and you can kind of make a game out of it too.
We put it in the glass and just did this for a little bit. We did it for like 20 or 30 minutes. Let it air out.
I need to tell you all the proofs too, sorry.
These are all in the 130 range.
Which the bottles are right here, but the first sample is 120.1. And that's the lowest one.
It's the lowest one.
Yeah, number 1 is 120.1. Number 2 is 129.6.
35.
3 is 130.2.
What are the proofs? You got 121.1.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was like, your all's were.
135.8. 134.7.
What's the first one?
121.1.
Do you all want to know what your blends are while you're tasting it? Like, do you want to taste blind or do you want to know?
I'm a fan of blind idea, but okay. But I'm gonna do whatever you think.
Yeah, I can do the right.
Which one's the back or whatever?
You already had that one.
Oh, okay.
I don't have that one in
Rock
here.
barrels, blended deal.
My nose is definitely a high proof nose.
180 liters of vodka.
I can tell you whenever you want to know what they are. But I wouldn't pour them yet because I just.
People would
Somebody was doing it.
Yeah. Just cut it.
Alright, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the same for you all as well. Are you good?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and blend these. And then whenever you all are ready for them, you can taste them. I would just let them sit for a minute. That's why I like to do it in the beginning. Because when you add the water to them, it kind of changes a lot.
CJ3 is closest to the old Forge proof line. I mean, that's close to our
Yeah.
So what's a, like, if you go in a liquor store and get a Woodford, what are they usually around 90 or 100?
What do you mean?
Like, you buy wood, like, just a, you know,
On the
typical.
proof, you mean?
No, like, yeah, if you go,
Regular Woodford is 90.4 proof.
All of our products are 90.4, except for our batch proof.
Some of the one you bought today.
Or some of the really, really old Masters collections before we decided 90.4 was
but
like
we
the
just had that
standard.
one a little higher than that, right? Because it goes down after they bottle it.
Well, no, I mean, they go up. Well, they're not go up. When you put the whiskey in the barrel, it rises.
Also,
Oh,
this
I'll
starts
get
at
theirs.
So
This
it ends
started-
at 130, it started.
I'll get
at
more water.
120.
It started at 110,
Okay.
or a little, right?
I'm sorry, what?
So barrels go in at 110, right?
Yeah, whenever we put the new make spirit into the barrel, it's cut down to 110.
Yeah, and then it goes up. So
Yeah.
These are what's gone up.
So it went down from 125.
We did 110.
That's 5 years ago.
125 is just the lowest or the highest that it can be going into the barrel.
Okay.
We just decided to cut ours down even lower to
Okay,
add
what,
more
yeah.
water.
So
Alright.
did that one get the 118 because of the second barrel?
No, it just went up from 110 to 118.
So the second barrel doesn't raise the proof, it just gives it a different.
Well, that'd be like the double barrel, like the
No, I mean the back, so.
On the back, right, well, they add water to bring it back down. So it went up.
But then the second bottle brought it down and added a different,
Well, it added more flavor, it didn't go
because
down.
of the cognac.
And then they added water to bring it down the bottom.
And what do you do in double
So the
oak?
real,
What is double oak?
reason for the
So
second
double
barrel
oak is our standard bourbon that instead of going into the bottle when it's aged, it just goes into the second barrel for up to another year. And that barrel is actually a different toast and char level as well. So I said earlier, it's 10 minutes to 25 seconds with standard barrels. Our double oak barrel is actually a 40-minute toast, so 4 times the amount of time. And then like a flash char, like 5 to 10 second char. So the theory behind that is if you look at this over here, half of the flavor profile of double oak is that Sierra, and that's from that wood sugars, those wood sugars just being pulled out from that wood for 40 minutes. And that toasting really helps with that sweeter flavor profile. Okay, I'm gonna taste through, oh, I got it backwards.
What we're actually tasting next are the compliments. So we tasted the barrels. She made the
Do we have anything that I can like measure this in?
Yeah, unless you, if you all are paying attention,
A
we
drop of
mix
water?
those, but you all can do it blind if you want to as well, unless you watch what I
So you can, yeah, what blind means is she is not
I
gonna
need to
tell
do a
you
drop.
which barrels was which.
But I can tell you
You
whenever
pick
you
one you
want.
like the best,
Oh, it's
or she can tell you that
That's 1 and
1 and 2, or 3
Yeah.
and 2, or whatever. I mean, I would say blind that way you're not.
Yeah, go blind.
To the
It's
very.
not
You're only
really-
You have a
choosing
favorite
by
of these
flavor
three?
and
One,
not
two, and
so
three?
arbitrary.
The blindest
Sample
one,
three
too,
is my
in
favorite.
the game, try to
Favorite.
see if we can guess
Don't
what
overthink
it
it,
is.
right?
He didn't take notes.
I like one.
Really? That's my least favorite.
Yeah, exactly. It was
Really?
fire. Tastes like fire.
No, but one. Everything else got a kick.
I get tobacco.
One, no, drink one again. Try one again.
Three's coming out.
One tastes like fire.
Three's going
Are
out.
you talking about
That's the
barrel
lowest
number
proof
one?
one too.
Right.
Huh?
You're talking about barrel number one?
Yeah.
It's like campfire, smoky.
Yeah.
Like,
So you guys head back.
I get like a smoky, little bit of spice.
I get tobacco.
Cinnamon. That's exactly what
I
it
haven't tasted it yet, so I don't know.
It smells better when you add water.
I get cinnamon
Number
in
two, I thought was the best of three.
is.
Yeah,
I like three.
I like three, but three is sort of like,
I like three the most.
Three is real mellow.
yeah,
Like,
three is cinnamon.
no, that's one for me. That's one for me.
Cinnamon.
Is that like a
You get
Barrel
a
two is completely
between
different.
the plain salad.
I was taking sips of water. Kind of doing a little rinse.
It's like mushrooms. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, the water opens it up.
You're getting a mushroom note?
Number one.
Yeah, number one is kind of
Or a little musky or something.
Yeah, it
I
is.
never got that on ours.
On the nose.
They have a
one,
different one than us. so.
One of the.
Yeah, I gotta try one
Like
more.
brown sugar.
Oh, I don't get any sugar out
I
there.
got
You
all
what?
seconds of the one. I knew this is the
Had to try one again.
by far.
Yeah. One is not good.
I think three is the best.
Sweet on it.
Three
Flavor
is.
sweet.
Three or two, I don't know.
I want our blend to be between two
It's
and
just straight
three.
from.
Yeah.
Yeah, personally, yeah, that's why I would
don't
go.
get straight from it, but I get a little.
That's why I would go.
But the palate is
More of
sweet.
that.
I
Two's
told
not
We don't
bad.
have to go because our decision.
that's why I told him to taste it again, cause
One is really is.
I think I kind of got a good sense of your palate. Like,
Sweet and fruit out of number two, and caramely out of number three, but number one was just phenomenal.
What
Yeah,
smell did you
I'm
get
with
on
you.
barrel two?
I'm checking the quality of your
I got
barrels as
maple.
well, so whenever I'm up here smelling them and tasting them,
Yeah,
I'm making
I
sure
like
I'm
maple. I like maple smells.
which I've never had a bad one, but.
I get a bit of
still
apple
check.
from three.
three is my favorite. I'm with
I
you.
don't know, but maybe.
Yeah, number one is
The only thing
I
is.
think of Applejack, because it's sort of both, I like getting apple with
I get a
cinnamon.
little.
right, yeah.
That might be because the water for me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Sort of like, yeah, like Applejack, apple and cinnamon.
Number one.
I see the apple sauce, but I
From
got,
three,
yeah, but I got a little cinnamon too.
you get the apple in the nose. Like,
Two burns me on the nose and three does.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Three is the most mellow. I'm like,
But again,
Number
none of these are what you're
Still with a
buying.
glass of water.
All right.
I think three for punch me the first time, it's sort of punch, like.
that was one. Three is.
I don't know, the first time I tasted one,
Wait, we're supposed to have
Two
one.
is a little spicier than three.
You don't have to, but it'll bring the proof down.
Three and two
You
caramel.
get more smoke from it. Until it helps me. Just do like a drop.
We're not gonna know, it's the line.
Just a drop. That's too much.
Well, they'll tell you afterwards.
Just a little less than that. Normally they give us like these little things that we pull water out and just drink water down. That or they'll give us like a bottle and you can just
That's the one. It's a
Wow, we smell really good.
Double
better
one
than that.
combo. I would
Oh,
pick
three
that out.
is definitely the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get like brown sugar.
One is just, it's very tobacco. And I don't like tobacco smell.
I get that on the flavor for sure.
You keep me
Ooh, on the palate, I get a lot more oak.
Huh?
What?
On the palate.
Oh, I see what
I get
you're
a little
doing.
more oaky.
He's doing blends.
Maybe like
Look
more
at him.
cedar.
It's rapid fire.
No, he's rapid firing. They did this at Yellowstone.
But that was on the palate, I didn't get that on the nose.
Yeah, I don't like one.
Yeah, maybe I'm locked in
That's
barrels.
that one right here.
Not bad.
Yeah, I don't like one at all.
Mothballs and mint scarf. That's the name of your next one.
Yeah, ball
Grandma's
ball.
closet.
Grandma's closet. You don't want that. You don't want to drink something named that.
Musky and tobacco-y.
That's your grandma's.
Right?
Ball ball, yeah, they got me right there.
Somebody say mothballs?
Yeah.
He said grandma's closet.
Three's coming in hot.
I love
I
three.
got a lot of citrus notes on number two.
Yes, I get fruit
It's like
on
orange
number
marmalade.
two. Right. A lot of fruit on number
Like
two.
the jam, it still has like the
See,
skin
you
in
can
it.
call one
No.
grandma's veranda.
When when we're smelling
From
the
under
blends and stuff,
Grandma's closet.
we should definitely wait until after everybody has their selections to talk about.
Limited edition.
Yeah.
Well, this is, don't give me your opinion until the
And
These are good
number
practice.
You talk about
three,
smoking,
I get
it's not gonna
fruit
matter.
in the nose.
Yeah.
When it comes down to
Yeah.
Grandma's.
You know what?
Grandma's heart.
We do.
I get,
Yeah, for
Right.
that. You see how it reacts with copper?
I would take 2 or 3 years.
You can go 2, 3, 1 is
heated red.
I don't know, once you get the blends going, who knows where it's gonna end up.
Yeah.
This might add some characteristic in there to have.
That's a blend between 3 and 2.
Yeah, so there's
So for some reason, I'm thinking we're gonna feel
Yeah,
3
we
and
just let it go
1.
around so instead
There
so
you
we
go.
don't get them mixed
There you
up.
go.
Well, I'm gonna try them all.
They'll start
I
off.
mean,
This
this
is
is
number.
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah, I think.
I'm 4A for it.
And
That's 3 and 2
did you all
if you
say you
smell it.
wanted to taste blind, or did you all?
Yeah, blind, yeah.
I'm gonna wait.
We
Okay.
mix together.
We-
I'll just tell everybody else the same
Next
thing.
step.
Oh, okay.
This is A.
This is A. We got B coming up.
4 wants D's.
Yeah, whenever you want.
Everclear.
I had a couple, so.
Everclear.
you all-
This is strong.
You all
Couple
can,
get together, that's Everclear.
You all can taste your blends whenever you're ready to. So your all's first barrel, I put oak, pepper, it's got that smoky, the campfire smoke, which I actually really enjoy. Reminds me of like sitting by a campfire. The two, I don't know, it was kind of like herbal, and then I had like some burnt like sugar notes.
This
It
is after Grandma
was kind
died
of like
in her
in a
house at
spicy,
Alamo.
kind of like
Yeah,
herbal spice.
pepper.
Yeah. And then 3, I put caramel and bacon spices. I just did like quick
I'm
notes.
telling you, batch 1.
Did you all get anything
For number
else?
2.
3, I got like vanilla,
Yeah, I can see that.
3, I got apple and,
some sweet. That's-
yeah, just sweetness, I don't know.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
specific, so it's just sweetness. That's what I put.
I was like, I would take like Applejack.
Oh, like the cereal?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which one on number 3?
I'm number 3. Yeah, that's my
I
favorite.
like that.
Oh, we're good to do this.
Yeah, I'm gonna take like
I
Applejack.
totally get that.
Yeah.
Like the Applejack cereal.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's where I got from.
Sample A.
I never would have got that either.
But, is that A? Yeah.
That's fun. I like that. I'm gonna write that down. I like
The
that.
fruitiness
I've
is
never
in
had that
C.
before.
For me, it's in C.
That's my best idea.
I don't know if that's enough or not.
I was like, I can pour some too. And I'll try to leave a little bit extra in here too, that way if anyone needs more, and I can always make more if I need to.
This is B.
You can't treat me like a tough That's funny.
What?
Where's C?
He's talking about me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how much they get.
Yeah, you're right. Well, you're right.
You want me to fill up the whole glass for
I
you?
think if I was treating anybody, any
I
other.
like C.
Really? I like C
I
so
think
far.
B has no.
Hey, we're picking up the ball.
Yeah, I know.
That should be your number 1.
Man, that's scared.
It's independent.
It's in my head.
Man, you owe
That's
one more
Grandma's
outing,
dirty
man.
laundry hamper,
Huh?
that's what that was.
One more outing.
Not dirty.
Oh, I
One more
Can't
outing.
be that bad.
Sure, it's hot now.
No, that's a good thing.
Yeah, yesterday,
Oh, that's a good thing.
you get better
Well,
results.
I think A's the like. Yeah, I
Oh.
think B and C are.
Yeah, man. He laughed at it. I'm like, no, you get better results, Devin. You laugh. Oh yeah.
For me,
I don't know what A is, but it smells
I like
delicious.
C so far. D is my least favorite.
B is my least favorite.
C and A.
I like A. I like B and C.
Did you all have any predictions for what you thought your favorite batch might be?
I thought. Well, again, I'm not buying it, so it doesn't matter what I think.
You think 1 and 3 were
I don't
you?
care.
I thought 1 and 3 for me.
I'm good with what I.
I'm trying to decide between B and C.
Like these guys
C's
don't
got.
matter to me.
I think I really C better.
I'm honestly gonna be pretty upset that samples ended up in
A is really light.
Yeah.
Like, has some wood flavor at the end.
It's B or C for me. Yeah, so at least we.
Right.
B,
That would be.
B, I don't.
You know, like,
We're calling that one.
Alright, I'm gonna steal something.
Because I'll take one.
So for you all,
My.
is your primary, like, for the reason for the pick, is it to serve a certain way? Is there people that you have that wanna drink it a certain way, like on the rocks or the cocktail, just buy bottles?
Tell them how it is.
Just
So if you come into our store right now, we have a big rack.
We after that, I mean, if you buy a barrel from the club.
I'll follow you on Instagram if you have an Instagram.
We do.
You do? Okay. I like to follow my friends when they come in on Instagram.
It's on, it's Stadium Liquor Official.
What is it?
Stadium Liquor Official.
Okay.
You guys do,
You might let you buy one.
so we could like do some pricing for that.
I need more water.
We could do a whiskey tasting, it's gonna come off of the clear. Yeah, we bring the whole thing.
It is. You got some decent heft to it.
Phil, what do you pick?
He's out.
I know, for me, like, I don't think between C and A.
What do you?
It's not a.
It's
For
either
me, it was here, C and A.
You want more water again? You know, it's been good.
Yeah, this has already been tried.
Oh,
This is proof that you'll be following it right now.
Yeah.
This is about where we follow.
I like that. Yeah, this was like
Hold the top for a minute.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, the first apple was like
The
full.
first thing on the back is what's new, it says about.
We can write down our
Have you all
picks on
automatically?
You think C's
A
hotter?
is out, okay, I'm not even gonna do that
You
one.
think C's hotter?
I don't know if it's hotter.
It doesn't
I would like.
I mean, it's a little richer flavor.
It's flavor for me. C, flavor wise, without eating is better for me. If I eat something, then B is, I'll include B if I'm eating. But if I'm just drinking, and I normally just drink, I'm going with C.
C's feeling tropical to me. Did you want that?
Right, I got the fruitier kind of citrus.
Grandma's garden.
flavor.
There you go.
Cool.
That's C.
I am hungry.
Write your picks on around this.
So you guys have choose.
It smells in the nose. I like the smell of C more.
It does have a lot of floral notes.
Right.
So there's that goofy stuff like Old Forge. I would make it back where C is.
Really?
I just think it's just together. I know, like, that's.
It means less because they're white.
It has to do with what I think
It's not a big. That's true. The elf, the ones like all the Berkey nerds, they're all into like.
You have more powers.
Yeah.
What? It says something different a moment ago.
They are. I will agree with you, they are delicious.
I'm cool. I'm cool.
Right.
Does anyone else want more?
Change your heart.
Because I was
A lot of that stuff, like,
You want more crackers?
urban blogs.
Yes, please.
I can grab some more if anyone else wants some.
There you go.
Yeah, I have an air pack for you.
These are great crackers.
Pick the
Same.
whiskey you like. Carrots works fine. It doesn't matter.
That's what I'm saying. I
I did not
need,
think you would say that. I did not think you would say that.
Not for
I need food.
you know, warehouse.
Right, yeah.
It's cool. You're allowed to like what you like. You
Yeah,
do not change your
I
story.
know, everyone's always asking for more, just crackers, they're really good.
that's my pick though.
So we only we're getting one barrel?
Really sweet too.
Did they buy it from Twinsburg or did they buy it from?
Windsor liquor.
I wish we had a normal Woodford there. 'Cause it smell-
So we're just gonna wait, you said like 170 bottles? How many bottles? Liters? Ooh, I'm gonna spend some money.
I would arrest
At
someone
$55.99 retail.
out of Canada.
That's not bad.
And say, look,
Okay.
listen, I'm not gonna arrest you.
I'll have one.
If you-
I wanna buy a real low each pick. We did
I don't
two in a
care, I'll
row.
get crooked ass
One at Four Roses. How many did we do at one?
I need you to call me when Maestro.
Yeah, I'm screwed.
Whenever it's Maestro again, I need that. I need to be on that one.
Don't they send that to you though, Maestro?
But those were delicious. Though, man. That
Do y'all
was.
have notes in between?
Not yet, we're still debating, I got him to, he can't make up his mind.
I mean, I'm not rushing, I'm just trying to see where we're at.
Stuck on
We got
pops.
all day, so.
What's got you stumped? Okay.
Give me some lessons.
I'm gonna let you keep going. I wanna see what.
Don't say nothing.
No, I just wanna see what he lands on for one.
Make a country club.
I wanna see what you land on for number one.
Cause we're not spending that 10,000 in the pro shop.
Do y'all wanna know what your actions are?
Yes.
But,
Did we see the winner?
so, yeah, I think I'm just gonna, like, I would do B, right? I think I'm the only one, but C's great. Like, I would
See the decision?
It seems like, I would bet money that C is too.
Winner is?
I just don't like.
I would bet money that C is too big.
I think we need to raise the hands or something.
Yes.
See it?
Just got to get first
I see the only
C is
criteria.
here.
C
I
is-
have to get on.
It's 1 and 1.
B, Anthony.
If C is.
Oh, so me and you split.
I bet it's 1 slash a 1.
I had C.
Okay, so you're all.
I really enjoyed C.
ACB.
A was 1 and 2.
CBA.
Out.
B was 1 and 3.
Really?
C was 2.
Yeah, A was my least favorite.
I'm gonna be sure.
It had the nose though.
Well, that's what we thought was.
Yeah, that's one more.
Talking about a true single barrel?
Yeah.
I would
I
have bought
like,
samples.
which I didn't taste
B,
A, but
two.
B and C were good. I just skipped A.
Delicious.
I got two of you all that are.
Well, I don't know. I like three. I like three. Three.
Never chosen one.
Three. Oh, one was.
Yeah,
But I bet you one's in this blend. I can taste it. I can taste it in the blend.
Other than number.
Wait, so what blend ended up being?
I don't know.
They'll tell us here in a little bit.
Yeah,
Do y'all wanna know your batch?
Yeah.
out of the letter.
I'll say whenever you're ready. So, your all's blends are A is 1 and 2, B is 1 and 3, and C is 2 and 3. I just did them the same for both of you.
What do you guys pick?
We went with B. What did y'all do?
So y'all are sure with B?
With C?
I should have sat at y'all table. Like,
Single barrels?
three.
Pick B is my number one, and
What?
I could have lived with C. But I didn't like one at all by
I didn't
itself.
like one at all. We were agree on
When I
that.
put it over here,
Yeah, one I would
I
say
can
myself
taste
up here,
the
right?
Oh, 1 and 3. Well, I'm not mad at that. 1 and 3. I'm not mad at
and I
that.
was trying really hard not to get it over here.
We did it.
Yeah, you all have 2 sets of different barrels.
Oh, I
Hey,
Injuries.
try this and tell me how bad it is.
It was not that bad.
No, they're different. They're all different barrels.
But is that your number one?
B was my favorite,
Oh, I gotta see.
which was 1-3.
Oh, yeah.